Welcome into this first carrier update of the second hour. I'm Tony Mulvey, joined by Donnie Gilbert. Donnie, you left off here talking about our weighted rejection index, and there's a lot of change going on, especially here on this left side.
Yeah, and that's something we want to talk about today. Right, this is our WRI, and I've got it sorted. This is the same map. I've got it sorted with a high number on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, I've got the lowest number. I'm looking for those above 4 and below 4, or above 4 and below -4. On the right-hand side here, we don't have anything below -4, so I'm not going to worry about this. But here on the left-hand side, we have Atlanta, 13.76. We discussed this yesterday on Reefer. Second one down, we've got Houston, Texas, 4.25, and it's green, so it's headed in the right direction. It's headed up. And again, also Baltimore, 4.015. It's also above 4 in green, headed up. So there's significant changes happening in these top 3 markets right here, and it has to do with either volumes or rejection rates. Going on down the list here, we got New Orleans holding steady at 3.74, Winchester, Virginia at 3.26, Lakeland at 2.9, and Kansas City at 2.70. These are all green, except for New Orleans holding steady, but the bottom 3 are there in green. They're moving up as well, so these are some to keep an eye on here over the next few days. So very important here. We're going to pop over here to the next chart and see mixing rejection rates with volumes. And here, we see here Atlanta sticking up sky high. We see Memphis here sticking up with a great shade of blue, along with Baltimore as well. So these are 3 of our strong markets here. There's a lot of volume, so a lot of volumes mean higher rejection rates with a lot more opportunities. So let's kind of pop into those 3 since they're popping up on each of these charts here. And we'll look here first at Houston. We got rejection rates headed up to 7.89 here in red, and volumes have jumped up to 2.37. So everything here is headed in the right direction to help push these rates up right now.
Yeah.
Next market here, we'll go to Atlanta, Georgia. And again, look at this yellow line. It's gone from just below 7 here to almost 2 weeks ago up to 10.82, and it's trending in the right direction. That means this market is tightening up, and rates are probably going to already start pushing up. So if you're in the Atlanta market, you need to start pushing your rates up. Volumes are also increasing as we approach the end of the month. So those are 2 of our strongest markets here right now. And last but not least here, I'm going to jump into Baltimore. Again, we've seen the blue line volumes jumping up to 99.45, but rejection rates jumped up, and they've kind of started to taper off here and are headed back down, but they're still at 11.8%.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I'm sure we'll get into some of these lanes in our next carrier update, but thank you so much for this update. We'll be sure to check in with you again a little later. Right now, toss it back over to Kaylee and Michael.